More than 1,000 years ago, two bustling cities in ancient Egypt were known throughout the world as important cultural centers, centers of power, wealth, and trade. But they vanished, having slipped into the Mediterranean Sea, buried for centuries, along with priceless artifacts revealing intimate details of a forgotten civilization, sunken in obscurity until now.
I found out about sunken cities when I went to the British Museum and saw their version of the show. I felt like I was seeing things that I had never seen before. And then when I started learning more about the show and realizing the underwater context and how many of these objects were found in these groups together, it just really was such a unique experience for me. So to be able to bring this all together and present it to St. Louis, I think is really exciting.
These ancient artifacts made their way to the St. Louis Art Museum, the first North American venue for the exhibition.
Franck Goddio and his team have discovered 80% of the material that's on view in this exhibition. They have stories to tell about it, and they know exactly where these objects come from. I love that we can connect an object that they're seeing with a very specific time and place. And so I wanted people to be able to experience antiquity through that lens.
Those discoveries are extremely meaningful because first, we are not excavating tombs. We are excavating a site where people were living, praying, fighting, trading. And it's the whole life of that period which is coming out of the water.
There are objects in this show that rarely leave Egypt, if ever. Masterworks from the Cairo Museum, from the museum in Alexandria, really sort of high impact, high quality sculptures. And the archaeological material, sort of the everyday life objects, it's one of these shows where it's like the gift that keeps on giving.
You come close to the mysteries of Osiris, and you will be allowed to see objects that only Pharaoh and the priest of Osiris could see at that time and touch. Thus, it will be a unique experience.
I think people should come see the show because it brings to life this ancient civilization. There's something for everybody, and to be able to experience this in St. Louis, I think is really special. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.